Boop. No. Stop it. Okay, let's move this stuff. What's up, everybody? Are you ready to get back into it? Just close that. Let me turn on my thing here. It feels as though we are quickly approaching the end of this game. I'm getting really excited to see kind of the conclusion and how everything wraps up. There have been some of the story beats that have tied up, and like, I don't know, they're beautiful. Even the ones that are ending sad, and like they're ending, I guess is what you could call it. It's like more realistic, or more like I don't know, just with a little bit, you know, of the sting of reality tied into how beautiful they are. It's just exposing, I think what it's doing is exposing some of the realities of being human and being imperfect, and then the beauty that's in that. And that makes me really happy. It's there's the beauty. There's the beauty in being imperfect and struggling with that. Phenomenal story. I'm having such a good time. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. So get the hangman's boots, dead body in the boardwalk. Is it time to do that yet? No. Victim's tattoos. Ask another about the tattoo's possible meaning. I guess we go over here and ask this guy. This might be the only dude I can ask. This is the only person I know of.
Right to work. Shame on you. When a bunch of beats me.
There's something odd in the way his shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit.
Yes.
Oh,
my nose.
Belt. He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers. You've been talking to him for...
Hell no. I'm just an honest
Are you
scab.
mercenary hired by the
I won't
time?
have talk like that around here.
His neck muscles tense up.
Okay.
His neck bulge.
This is one of the guys. Say very quietly. They're trying to be...
Fuck it. Well,
He breathes out slowly. His giant chest deflating and his mouth slightly
You
open.
hear a tiny rattle. A small radio cracking somewhere.
Yeah.
An earpiece.
how
Nice.
about fuck off now, huh?
Okay, of course.
His voice is...
There could be weapons aiming at us right now, somewhere above, in the buildings. The man's breathing steadies, but his eyes are still narrow.
Man.
Slowly, he's trying to get
Okay.
his right to work done.
Okay, how do we ask about the tattoos then? Who do we ask about the tattoos? I want to tie that up before we move on. Let me look at this. The victim's tattoos. Disco Elysium. The victim's tattoos. Who do I ask? Categories. After Kim takes the photo of the victim, you'll be able to pursue the matter. You can opt to ask Scab Leader about tattoos, but the task will only get resolved once you talk to Rejoice Leighton Messier, the Wild Pine Rep, who will reveal the tattoos are Mariner tattoo, once popular among Orne sailors, now used by soldiers, and Khaleesi, who can tell you about the hangman himself. Who did I miss? Who did I miss to talk about this? It must be bugged. Let's go back to, what's her name? Joyce. Maybe she can, like... Maybe I missed a beat in the conversation. Oh my gosh. There we go. The musty smell of potato cellar in the spring emanates from the air vent. I know that I have to go back. I'm gonna contact the coalition Joyce is gone. Went to the village on the coast, officer. See you there. Village on the coast. See you there. Oh, she moved. Alright. Interesting. You know what this reminds me of? Whenever I was little, I used to play a Sims game called The Herbs. I used to play it on my Game Boy SP. And you would run around the city doing tasks for different people and like talking to people and like building your like reputation and like your relationship status with people. And like running around Revachol really reminds me of that kind of gameplay where you're just running around in a city and you're just doing like odd tasks. This reminds me of that gameplay. It reminds me how like you become like intimately acquainted with like a place, and like that place becomes like the back of your hand. Like I don't even need the map really. Like I never needed the map, so to speak. But like I guess this is she's like over here probably. I never needed the map, but like now I don't need it at all. Like I wouldn't even like need to use a map. What do you move over here for?
I'll just keep the border Leachy in the channel, if that's okay. It's too shallow near the pier.
She winds the mooring line around the post.
Hi, ma'am. And it's a jetty, by the way. Of course. Jetty. I prefer a good jetty to a pier any day. Jetty. Hello, detectives. It's good to see you here. I only just arrived myself.
What brings you here?
Nothing, really. I've had my eye on this jetty for weeks now, so I decided to investigate it personally. This cluster of buildings isn't on any of the official maps, as far as I can tell.
She's looking for her lover.
How do I like it?
She casts her gaze towards the village, slush melting on the cinder blocks. Construction work left half finished 10 years ago.
Water drips down eaves of Eternite. The jetty below her feet creaks to the tune. The smell of salt and dog shit in the background.
It's pornographically poor.
Oh,
the street
God.
has no name. All the men are dead or missing. And is that the carcass of a motor carriage?
No.
Fortunately for you, madame, the RCM is on the scene.
Real men, real politics, real thoughts in your head.
Try not to be scared. This is just how the real city looks. The place is doomed either way. Don't worry, I got her sword. Oh my god. Yeah.
Perhaps you shouldn't have. I sort of liked it on her.
She leans against the railing, looking up at the gray sky.
Above you, there forms a quilt of altocumulus clouds, twisting into each other. Their cloud shadows slide over the ruins of Revachol West. Wherever they pass, the temperature drops slightly, but perceptibly. It's early spring, and the rains are coming. An officer enters a low hut of stone and wood. Inside, weapons are piled against the walls. Rifles with splintering stocks, and swords. Tens, if not hundreds. They're antiques, says Lieutenant John, the archetype McCoy, to his partner. They're digging them up from the catacombs now, fixing them. Old caches from the revolution. The children carry them up. Come May, the streets will be flooded. Outside, the wind rattles the loose hatches.
Have I told you how they discovered this place?
This island? This island?
No. They're in Celindian.
No, you haven't told me how they found it.
Well, your condition has left you no worse off than most of these people. The literacy rate is around 45% west of the river. 50 years of occupation have left these people in an oblivion of poverty.
45% is around where I operate. Things are getting better, though.
I knew you would sympathize. Most Revacholians will never know what this place means. Our home. This island of matter. Or why they were ferried over in the first place. Remind me to tell you one day.
She corrects the
For
scarf
now,
around her neck.
How can I assist you in this new location?
Tell me now, we have time. Tell me something else then.
Of course. I hear you have singled out a suspect and are in pursuit.
I've got some
This
questions
is
about
cause for
reality.
cautious optimism.
Let's talk about the lynching.
Of course, anything to
Can you
help.
tell me about the connection between lynching and strike, blah 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 blah. The colonel, there's a meeting, 2 marks.
Until the executions start. Truthfully,
They don't report the
not on this.
5 days.
It's a matter of days,
It's the
not
same.
weeks.
You can tell me about the colonel. Tell me about the about that bloodbath.
I am sorry for ringing the
Can you tell
bell.
me?
I fear I've told you all I know.
Oh, here we go. What is the use of this
The
map?
sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die
I guess I just
aboard.
wasn't interested before.
This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it.
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call
Where
it.
is he now?
This one is going nowhere but the morgue. I've spoken to him. For now the soul is fastened inside his corpse. This one has flown quite far by now.
I would say he's near the Arcade Islands by now, ready to exit the Elysium and into the Pale, if I've read his home address correctly.
She smiles. What travels did the dead man make?
Quite a few. Revachol, the
Revachol?
colony's capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande,
Pretto Grande.
what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an
Staatskanal.
artificial channel through the Occident.
God
From
lord.
Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Seminoles Islands, then this.
She points to his heart.
Revachol. Those are the 2 constants. Revachol on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart.
Oh
They
man.
started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Interinsulary Age.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but
Somewhere in an office lit by a single green desk lamp, Captain Ptolemaeus Price, 58, bald and bespectacled, is writing in a ledger on his desk. Rows and rows of days and weeks, laconic remarks in a single column. Patrol, case, vacation, injured. In Martinez looking into Krenel, he writes in one. Then the man puts down his pen and rubs his temples with both hands. Outside, there is a siren. Distant gunshots on the streets of the Jamrock Quarter.
This man is no brother of mine, but this is his service history.
that makes sense to me. We have no more use for a map of the waterways, just like we don't need sailors the way we used to. This is what the custom would morph into on the Occident. Mercenary tattoos. Is there anything else
That's all. Oh, I did it. Okay, dead body on the boardwalk. Is it time? I think 10. It opens at 10. Get the hangman's boots. How do I do? In order to succeed, 1, the body has to be down. 2, the autopsy finished, and Kim has to be absent. He wouldn't approve. This will be devilishly tricky, so don't beat yourself up. If you manage to send the body to the processing without getting hold of the boots. I mean, I failed this, so wouldn't this go away? Okay. I guess we can do this part. Okay, let's go do this part. Isabella. Okay, so this will be taxing, apparently, mentally and physically. I could die. That would be cool. My first death on my last go. That would be awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and save it here. And then start this bad boy. Boop. Blip. Alright, let's do this thing.
Yes, what is it?
I'm ready now.
Very good. If you'll help me with some of this equipment then.
Back across the water now. At least we are getting our exercise in today.
If
Yeah.
you'll please carry that amplifier, officer. And if you'll take that spool of cable, we should be able to move it all in one trip.
Okay. You got it. I don't think I have any points to spend. you guys hear that? My neighbors are having a party again. I think it's my neighbors. My neighbors across this way. The ones going hog wild. Look at this go. This is far. Oh wow. Holy smokes. She's really up there.
And now if you'll just connect that here...
It's done. I believe we are ready.
The lieutenant wipes his
We're
brow.
ready to try at least. Please put on these headphones. There should be 2 extra sets. I've configured the channels so that only your microphone is set to broadcast, officer. We'll all be able to listen, but anyone we reach will only hear your voice. You will
Okay.
need to transmit your connection request while I attempt to locate the warship's public frequency. You will likely encounter some interference, but it's important to keep transmitting your request until you're acknowledged. Ready?
Yes.
Good. Beginning transmission.
We can do this. Horseback antenna.
A soft rustling between your ears, a winterscape with fast falling snow.
Where's the sound coming
Every
from?
light switch, every motor carriage, every doorbell, tea kettle, and radio in Martinez, all mingled with electrical interference caused by scattered thunderstorms over Ozone.
Officer, are you in order?
We're waiting for you to start. Coalition Warship Archer, this is RCM Officer Firewalker. Please acknowledge. Coalition Warship Archer, this is RCM Officer Tequila Sunset. Please acknowledge. Coalition Warship Archer, this is Detective Rafael Ambrosio Casto of the RCM. Please acknowledge. Coalition Warship Archer, this is Lieutenant Harry Dubois of the RCM. Please acknowledge. Harrier Dubois! I think I embrace.
You're all alone out there, wandering a blasted heath, calling out to the night. But there is no reply, except for the buzzing of invisible machines. The lieutenant looks up at you with a nervous glance. He is nervous for your sake, of course, but also his own. Looking at him now, with both hands on his headphones, you see very briefly what the lieutenant must have been like when he first joined the RCM. Then he turns to you. He gives you a half smile, along with an almost imperceptible nod of encouragement.
Oh man,
Try again, officer.
I really like my relationship with Kim is so good.
Perhaps you're simply imagining it, but
It just feels so real.
You're learning to pull apart the fibers of this auditory felt. You focus on one strand in particular, one that sounds very nearly human.
Nein, Liebling, das lasse ich nicht zu. Die kannst du unseren Jungen bloß auf einen dieser Dinger nach Brede fortschicken.
Hello, Archer. Do you acknowledge?
Marianne, mir erzählt, dass Oscar nicht mehr lebt, seit auf einem Luftschiff aus Graz zurückgekommen ist.
It was German?
Halten ihn die Psychologen für
I don't know
vollkommen
German.
normal. Aber sie hat das Gefühl, seit seiner Rückkehr mit einem Fremden zusammenzuleben.
You can't make out a word of this gibberish.
What does this remind me of?
The rustling of dry autumn leaves, waves breaking at a distance, 1,000 wings beating at once. It's just like that woman in the electronic doorbell, the circuit ghost. It's strangely comforting to think of these voices traveling through the air until you capture them, firefly-like, with your little metal antenna.
So, and I think there are ghosts in this radio.
Liebling, bitte. Er ist unser einziges Kind. Er kann doch auch nächstes Jahr zur Akademie gehen.
Not ghosts, officer. Crosstalk. You have to keep trying until we get a signal through.
Coalition Warship Archer, this is Lieutenant Dubois. If you're there, Archer, please acknowledge.
Again?
Coalition Warship Archer, this is Lieutenant Dubois. Do you acknowledge?
It's gone now.
Kim?
A slight frisson at the point where your neck meets your spine. Something about the lieutenant's words directed at you, but not you.
What are you talking about, Kim? It's perfectly
I
nice.
didn't say anything, detective.
What?
Someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
Someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
An uncomfortable silence falls over the connection.
It's been a long winter. Long and cold.
Are you going to tell me you didn't say that either?
I promise you I didn't, even though it certainly sounds like me.
The lieutenant seems to wince at the sound of his own voice.
I can't say with certainty, but it sounds very much like anthroponetic work. It happens sometimes when sending transmissions across long stretches of pale.
Ah, yes, of course. That must be it.
Outwardly, they both exude calm, but there's something disturbing about this thought to both of them. Pale, 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 pale. Seems to be missing from your records.
Pale.
Natürlich halten ihn die Psychologen für vollkommen normal.
So what can we do about it?
What else is there to do? Keep trying.
Coalition Warship Archer, do you acknowledge? This is Lieutenant Dubois.
Someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
Dubois, please acknowledge.
Archer, this is Lieutenant Dubois. Can you hear me?
Liebling, bitte. Ist unser einziges Kind.
Warship Archer, please identify.
The signals are getting increasingly mixed. Plucking Archer's signal from this will be like isolating a single strand from a tangle of hair.
It's not working. The crosstalk is simply too strong.
The program removes her sweat-drenched headphones. What can we do?
I did not expect simply locating the signal to be so difficult.
She appears to be concentrating very
We
intently.
must consider several variables. Local anthroponetic conditions, the sophistication of our transceiver, the quality of our connections, and the physics of our antenna itself. Our transceiver is perfectly capable, so there is no problem there. And we're also unlikely to change our local anthroponetic conditions. So, the next step is to thoroughly inspect our connections.
How am I supposed to inspect the
You need
connections?
to climb up there and look at them for yourself.
She stares at you though it were obvious. Her hand gestures to the colorful cables dangling from the horse's
Someone
hooves.
has been maintaining it.
Something about this setup seems dimly familiar, but you'll be damned if you know what you're supposed to do about it.
Someone has been maintaining it. Someone has been maintaining it. Was that what he said before? Where's Kim's? Oh yes, of course, that must be it. I promise you I didn't, even though... Oh, come on. Let me read. Well, someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired. But someone has been maintaining it.
Images of your body smashed against the pavement flood your mind. This
Okay,
is
let's do this.
dangerous.
No, 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 we're doing it. Shut up! Yes, Harry. Come on, Harry. This is for the thingy. The responsibility. Right, Harry? Come on. Take responsibility, Harry. Oh my god, he's going. He is... it's not doing any checks or anything. It's just going. Oh my god, he's so high. Need responsibility, Harry. Get on that horse, big brother.
Your
Oh.
gloves give you a solid grip on the metal bar. This feels pleasingly familiar. You don't exactly cut a lithesome figure, but after several moments of scrambling, you manage to hoist yourself atop the monument.
Holy shit! What's that hind leg? What is this position? You don't exactly cut a lithesome figure, but after several moments of scrambling, you manage to hoist yourself to top of the
That
monument.
performance was frankly an embarrassment.
That was pretty bad. I hope nobody saw it.
Right, detective. Just keep your focus on the task at hand.
Examine the
The
connections.
connection itself is nothing more than a little braid of exposed wire wrapped about the hoof of the horse. A copper fetter, it cannot slip. The whole monument is covered in a thin but durable layer of oil and grime. It's obvious no one has cleaned it in years.
Pour some alcohol over the connection.
It takes a few moments, But the alcohol gradually begins to break down the oils surrounding the copper wiring.
Is this really the time, Detective?
It's all right, Lieutenant. He's simply cleaning the connections.
Once the oils have been dissolved, you wipe off the connections with your sleeve and reattach the cable.
Did that help?
It seems to have made some difference, but unfortunately not enough to alter the overall situation.
Okay. Unser einziger kind. Oh my god. The German.
Short of changing the shape of the antenna, I'm not sure what else we can do from here. And the lorries are all jammed together, so that's unlikely to happen.
What would changing the shape? How do we change the shape of the antenna?
What do you mean? You adjust the antenna manually.
What would changing the shape?
Ideally, narrow the receiving mode so that we can isolate the worst signal and eliminate
Narrow the
the
receiving
first
mode.
And if you don't know what you're doing, of course you could just make it worse. I'm afraid we're out of alternatives.
She's right. The responsibility is yours, and yours alone.
Oh.
There's no turning back now.
Look at Felipe III.
You are face to face with Philip III. The Bronze King looks toward the west. Something about his features.
Seems bizarrely distorted.
His imperious gaze leads you naturally to his outstretched hand, which, for some reason, strikes you as sadly empty.
Attach the saber.
To your surprise, the saber's hilt fits quite snugly in the statue's hand. The king cuts quite the triumphal figure now.
There is no way that is going to make any difference.
It's making a very slight difference. The signal is a bit clearer than it was.
Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can... I cannot save here.
This faithful steed is in nearly as poor a condition as its rider.
Look up.
A clear sky. The kind of day where anything might happen. Across the river, you can see Coalition warship Archer tracing its gradual circuit above Revachol East.
Oh, come on. I don't think I should look down. If I look down, it's gonna hurt my chances, right?
A few of the idle lorry drivers and strikebreakers gesture at you with their cigarettes, more out of curiosity than anything else. From the window of one of the adjacent apartment buildings, an older woman leans out, her heavy breasts sagging.
Oh, nice.
She yells a single word you can't make out, and then shuts the window with a violent thump.
This is more than 50%. This is like 60%. We can do this. Let's go for it. Let's go! Oh my god, what's gonna happen? Come on, Harry.
Your grip is firm, yet controlled. The swelling in your headset guides your hands as much as your hands guide the bronze horse head. It's almost like you're hearing through the horse itself.
That's very good. Just a bit more to the left.
Nein, Liebling!
The signal is clear. The storm has passed. This is another voice, a live voice on the other end of this invisible bridge you've established.
Try it now, officer.
Coalition warship Archer, this is Lieutenant Dubois of the RCM. Please acknowledge.
Lieutenant Dubois, this is Coalition warship Archer. We are acknowledging and accepting.
Ah, excellent! You are connected. Now be quick. I don't know how long I'll be able to preserve the signal.
This is it. You're finally getting to speak with those who hold real power. There is so much you wish you could ask. Your efforts have bought you some time, but you can't forget what you're really here for.
Please be advised that you are speaking on a public frequency. What is your request?
What does Revachol look like from up there? What does the Moorlantern really want? When is real democracy coming to Revachol? Listen, I really need to reach the Committee of Responsibility. Oh.
You are currently speaking with Coalition warship Archer, flagship of Insurgent forces in Revachol.
You are currently speaking with Coalition Warship Archer, flagship of Intercom forces in Revachol. Sure, but who are you? I need to know your name.
Our name is not important. All you need to know is that we hold the position of second signaler aboard the Archer.
You really don't have the faintest guess what her name could be.
What's it like being second
It's a great
signaler?
honor and responsibility. In addition to monitoring public frequencies, we are tasked with maintaining some of the most sensitive communication equipment aboard the Archer.
Do you believe in the
Yes,
mission?
of course. There is no higher calling than serving humanity.
When is real
We
democracy?
can assure you, it is coming as soon as possible.
Within my
Oh,
lifetime?
most likely. Though, of course, it depends on the contingency.
What do you mean with
You must
contingencies?
understand, the moral intern is responsible for ensuring the continuance and flourishing of mankind for the next 3,000 years. The planning division must account for a great many possible outcomes and chances. Fortunately, we have contingency spreads to help guide our decision making. Of course, there is no one spread that can reasonably account for all these possible events. But
So,
at least we're able to prepare for the most likely eventualities.
so where does Revachol fit in these
That's
contingencies?
impossible to say. It may be that Revachol has a great role to play, or no role at all. That is the nature of contingency.
Okay.
But didn't the Wild Pines representative say that Revachol would resolve history?
You must understand, when we speak of contingency spreads, we are talking about the most fantastically complex data visualization human beings are capable of producing, with thousands of events, from elections and wars to natural disaster or scientific miracles, and millions of possible outcomes. It may be the case that, under certain scenarios, Revachol is vitally important, as it was during the collision landings in 08. It may also be the case, in many other equally plausible scenarios, that Revachol is simply another once great city, like countless others throughout history.
Revachol was founded to resolve history. It's the most important city in the
Perhaps,
world.
perhaps not. The world is full of great cities that have resolved the questions of their time. La Chère, Bradford, our own home of Advesterache. It's even possible the cities that will resolve the questions of the future have not been founded yet. For this reason, responsibility for developing contingency spreads is only assigned to highly trained analysts working with advanced radio computers and a steady supply of drones.
Okay.
Of course, while the content of individual contingency spreads is deeply classified, many degrees beyond our access, everything we have heard from the Provisional Commission indicates that the transition is proceeding according to the appropriate timetable.
Does that mean democracy?
Well, not yet. Right now, it's more like a simple seed, buried out of sight.
I met a gardener earlier.
Gardeners and lawyers are both essential. The first phase, soon, the people at Revachol will vote for slates of candidates who will make up the Transitional Advisory Council that will oversee the second phase of democratization.
How many of these phases are there until we have a real democracy?
Our best theoreticians believe that 3 to 5 phases are appropriate for states that lack strong democratic traditions, which would certainly apply to Revachol. But we must stress that real democracy is an ongoing process and not simply an outcome. It must be cultivated and preserved if it is to endure.
Liebling, bitte. Ist unser einziges Kind.
Time is running short, officer. I estimate you have...
Come again? We're picking up more interference.
Listen, I really need to reach out to the Committee of Responsibility.
To reach the committee, all you need to do is fill out the appropriate request form and submit it to the Liaison for Public Affairs. If the liaison accepts your request, you will be invited to address the committee at their next quarterly public hearing.
No.
We believe the next hearing is scheduled for July.
No. She seems very satisfied with this answer.
She's jerking your chain, right? You can't wait that long.
What if I need to reach the committee a bit sooner? Actually, I'm hoping you could patch me through to the committee directly.
Not a problem. If this is a time-sensitive matter, they typically respond within a few weeks. We're afraid that is quite impossible. We cannot transfer it.
Then, why are you wasting time with her?
I get
You
it.
should
For the
demand to
power
speak
of
with who's really in charge.
We're here, Lieutenant. Though we have to say,
This line of argument is quite pointless. You should abandon it.
No! Ah, 17%! I can't, I'm not gonna pass this! 17%? Come on, game. Come on. My empathy's really high. Oh my god, wait. Again. Oh, 58%. We got this. That was 3 points into empathy. Please. Let's go!
Really.
Oh my god.
Been at a certain point, but you've let go of that perspective. This is about your responsibility to all of Revachol. Now, take a deep breath. Look upward. You don't have to bear the burden alone.
Listen to me. The situation in Martinez is a powder keg. If the Coalition doesn't intervene, many people will die.
What? How do you know this?
I've uncovered things in the course of my investigation that led me to believe that we're headed to a violent confrontation between the Union and Wild Pines. Things are really bad down here. Like, really bad. Damn it. There's no time to explain. You better write this down.
Lieutenant Dubois, this is a very serious claim. Please describe the situation as succinctly as possible. We will forward your summary to the committee.
There's papers rustling in the background. She's clearing her desk, preparing to take notes. There, you've wedged your foot in the door. Now, if you can show the Coalition how much they're needed, they'll have no choice but to intervene.
The Wild Pines has recently lost control of a paramilitary death squad called Colonel. For one, the Wild Pines has been completely shut out of the strike negotiations. I haven't worked out the details yet, but there's something weird going on with Wild Pines. No. This one. Lost control. For one, the Wild Pines has been completely shut out. No, this one.
Please continue. We're listening.
And while the Union's demands for working control of corporate boards seems completely unworkable.
Was there anything else the committee should know?
If she's writing, you can't hear anything.
Before you answer that, I urge you to weigh your words extremely carefully.
You're not only speaking for yourself. He means to tell you, you're speaking for all of the RCM. What you say now will reflect on all of your half-brothers and sisters.
No, those are the facts, and facts as I have them. Now that you mentioned it, I learned something very strange about the victim in my murder investigation. Oh, shit. This is crazy, because, like, I haven't saved in so long, and I've passed so many checks that, like, I don't think I would have passed. Like, in any normal circumstances would have passed. No, those are the facts as I have them. Detective, before you answer that, now that you mention it, I learned something very strange about the victim in my murder investigation.
We are listening. What did you learn about the victim?
We're listening. I heard that something miraculous was coming from way out west.
Oh dear, you seem to be losing the thread.
No!
No, this is right. Who doesn't long to believe in miracles?
Come again? Something miraculous, you say?
From the northwest, specifically.
We're afraid we aren't quite following. Who told you all this, exactly?
I'm not really sure. Maybe the hairs along my arms. But still trying to figure that part out. Listen, it's the miracle that matters. Did you write down that part?
No, Lieutenant. We did not. Because what you're saying suggests that you are experiencing an acute psychic break with reality. You don't need to speak with the committee. You need to speak with your station Lazarus immediately.
No. She's
No.
got it all backwards. It's reality that's obscuring what's real. You have never...
We will pass along a summary of your report, minus any speculative or paranatural elements. What the committee does, that's correct. But we must say that it has been... Now,
No.
the first signaler has informed us that we must update the receiving frequency. This connection will be cleared in 4, 3...
Now the first signal has informed us that we must update the receiving frequency. This connection will be cleared in 4, 3... Wait, is there no other way?
2, 1... Après le monde, le gris.
And the line goes quiet. The lieutenant gives a long sigh as he removes his headphones.
I think it's best for you to climb off the statue now, Detective. Your real work is done here.
Just a minute.
The sun-warmed bronze tingles beneath your fingertips and between your thighs. Your legs have grown stiff. You've been up here quite a while.
Shit, did I make a mistake?
You look around. The strikebreakers are still shouting their slogans and waving their hand-painted signs. Beneath you, the lieutenant and the programmer have begun disconnecting a few cables. You could stay a while longer if you wanted.
Yeah.
Out on the bay, a pair of dinghies bob and roll.
Did I make a mistake? Damn
The
it.
breeze drags the voices of the fishermen toward the plaza. Faint and indecipherable. Further out, a few dirty icebergs drift to and fro.
Man,
Further still, at
I feel like I
the
made a
outer edge
mistake.
of your recognizance, the ancient ruins of the sea fort lay piled on the horizon.
Everything all right, detective? Listen, I understand that you're disappointed that things did not turn out how you might have hoped. But you did accomplish your task. You reached the coalition. I must admit I didn't seriously think you could do it, but you've proved me wrong. Now come on. We still have a long day ahead of us.
Good. Now give me a hand with these amplifiers. Leave the cables. I don't feel like making 2 trips.
What's one more trip across the waterline?
Oh, dude. That feels so
Well, this was an interesting collaboration. Perhaps you're more reliable than the writers I used to work with. Though, that is not a difficult part to figure. In any event, just leave that equipment here. I'll put it away later.
I can't hear shit.
One of the extra headsets. I don't need so much. Now you'll escape.
Wasteland of reality. Congrats, you're sober. It will take a while for your body to remember how to metabolize anything that isn't sugar from alcohol. So you're going to be pretty ravenous soon. Eat plenty. You can expect your coordination and balance to improve in a couple of weeks. In 2 months, you might start sleeping like a normal person. Full recovery will take years though. It'll be depressing, and it'll be boring. Don't expect any further rewards or hand claps. This is how normal people are all the time.
I got that was one of my big goals, was to get Harry sober. I really wanted that. So we did it. Dude. Did you give me a pair of headphones? Is that what you gave me? Wow. Let's go call the library. It turns out that being sober took a lot of my abilities away, but like Harry will have a better life being sober, I guess. Man, that bums me out. I feel like I made a mistake there, bringing up about the victim, and it didn't give me an out once I picked it. It forced me into that path. Bummer. And there was nothing to there was no convincing them beyond that. Oopsie, I made a mistake. Whatever, man. It's what I wanted to say, so I said it. There still may be, some result coming from that, hopefully. Okay, but we have time to call now. I'm wondering...
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone,
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Hold on. I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to their librarian. Connecting the call in 2.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you, officer?
A male librarian answers the call.
He sounds worried, yet ready to assist. This is how people get when the police call.
I'm looking for any information that you can provide on Billy Majan, reader.
Billy Majan, you said. Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database.
He puts down the receiver.
On Moreau Drive in central Jamrock, in a darkened hall, lit by orange desk lamps, far away from the noise outside, a middle-aged man taps commands into an old radio computer. A printout falls on the desk. Behind him, a lonely reader scours some dusty bookshelves, looking for a paperback.
Yes, hello, are you still there? I found Billy Majan's home address, is that alright? No phone number, unfortunately.
Yes, home address is fine.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Cape Side Apartments, it says. That's all.
Thank you. That's all from me. I have no other questions.
Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer.
The librarian hangs up the call, gets redirected back to the station.
Anything else you need from me?
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Okay. Alright. So we got that. The dead body. Go to Billy Majan's apartment to deliver the bad news. It's apartment building north of Martinez, apartment number 20. That's next to 21. That's the place that I've been trying to get into this entire time. Now that I think about it, if somebody lives there, we've been like jiggling their door handle like on repeat every single day. Whoops. And I've been standing out there with a crowbar thinking, like, my multi-tool and my crowbar. I've literally been standing outside of their door trying to get into their apartment. It's up here. It's this one? Or is it that one? It might be that one. Give me a second. Let me run up there. Is it one of these? It's this one.
A weathered brown door. Something smells good. Soup allongio. The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock. This is the door. You already know it's the right door. This is going to be so hard. Get yourself together. It's just police work.
Don't knock. Just leave. You don't need this. You don't need to sad it up.
Hold on, Kim. We should discuss this before we move on. What should we expect? Nope. Oh, yep.
You're right. Let's talk this through.
He looks at the apartment door and lowers his voice a bit.
You hear light footsteps passing by the door and some folk music playing on the radio.
Chances are that whoever is going to greet us behind that door is somehow related to the deceased. This means that our job here is to deliver the death notification, as well as identify the body. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary.
Do you have any advice on how to tell her he's blank? What if I don't want to do this? Kim, I don't want to do this. Let's turn around.
Dad, just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
You don't.
Good advice.
That is good advice, alright.
The lieutenant motions towards the door.
Hello? Who is it?
A voice calls out from the other side of the door.
And someone turns down the radio.
Look at the lieutenant first. Is this Billy Majan's home? This is the police. Please open the door.
Police? A moment, please give us a moment.
You hear her shuffling inside.
Tidying up. Nervously. There's fear in her voice.
Come in. The door is open.
Oh boy. Here we go. An empty pack of Red Astra cigarettes hidden in the bed. Give me a second. I'm just gonna inspect your entire apartment. Give me a moment. One moment, please. Thank you. I've drawn a chart for children's growth over the years. Oh, Christ in heaven! A textbook for high school students. Trigonometry, mostly. Posters and contemporary pop stars. Its ticking makes you anxious. Rings hollow in the room. Move, Kim! Oh, God. Hang on. My empathy is really high already. I really don't think that there's any like need to like bump my empathy up higher. And I don't know. I doubt empathy is the. It might not even be the feeling here. I'm gonna put it on anyways. I'm assuming that empathy will be the one that's needed here. Okay, let's just save real quick.
It's you from the book stand.
She just looks at you for a moment without knowing what to do.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink?
She looks around the kitchen.
Tea? Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
Thanks, but I'm alright. I'm not really here for tea.
No, I'm Billy. Is this about my husband, Victor? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what.
She stops, her eyes trying to read answers from your
Keep
face.
it together. You don't want your body language to tell her the news.
Sorry, I'm rambling.
She shakes her
It's
head.
just that Victor often gets into all kinds of trouble. So, how can I help you?
Oh, dude, all of this stuff at the very end.
Definitely no small talk. This isn't the time or place.
Tell her about the dead body. Kim is here. Kept your composure. Discuss things through with Kim. Lieutenant's handkerchief.
You've done this before. Just keep your focus.
God, do I just say he's dead like that? Ma'am, I'm very sorry to say, but your husband, Victor Magine, was found dead on Martigny's boardwalk.
What did you say?
She blinks.
A great and terrible spike. The blood freezes in her veins.
Your husband, Victor Magine, is dead. I'm very sorry for your loss, ma'am.
Oh.
She touches her neck, eyes pale like pearls in seawater.
Oh. But he was just...
She says again. She looks at the kitchen table where 2 cigarette butts are still in the tray.
But he was just here. Alive.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, man.
He points at you.
What happened to him?
She turns to you. Her neck and cheeks are covered with red blotches. Her double chin is shaking. It's still early to say, but at first glance it seems like he slipped and hit his head. It was an accident. Now I'm going to say he fell through a hole in the board and hit his head.
Was he drunk?
We don't know yet, but we will let you know when the results arrive. Do I lie to her? Because I mean, come on. Alcohol may have played a role, yes. No, I wouldn't want to be lied to.
I see. And you just found him there, lying in the cold.
Oh, come on. Don't say stuff like that.
How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever.
It's hard to say at this point. It couldn't have been long. 2 days maybe.
She blinks, eyes welling up with tears, as her hand starts searching for something from the pockets of her dress.
Dress? She's in jeans.
Here.
The lieutenant takes out his handkerchief and offers it to the woman. She nods and slowly wipes away her tears. Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, family member? Someone who could be here for you?
No. I just need to tell my girls.
She breathes in. The air gets sucked out of her lungs suddenly.
It burns like acid.
Oh, man.
God. Should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
No. A day.
Yes, they should know. Do you want us to call them and ask them here? No, take a day to recover. You'll be better prepared when they come home tomorrow.
Good. That's probably the right thing. Thank you.
She nods, but with a wretched expression.
Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier.
He hands her a leaflet with the morgue's contact information.
Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still...
She rubs her face, runs her fingers over her cheeks that have become numb.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if...
She runs out of breath.
These are her last reserves of strength. Her muscles will give in soon. Already, she starts to shake.
Again, I'm very sorry, ma'am.
We should step outside and talk.
The lieutenant nods at the woman, then looks back at you, his voice lowered. Set the library card by her, leave the room. Dude, I'm glad that there's multiple choice for these. Get me out of this ridiculous outfit, dude. Jesus Christ. Get that off. Put my regular jacket back on. I want my normal tie. This game, dude. This game. Alright, Kim. What do you got to say?
You did well.
The lieutenant says as soon as you've left the apartment, the balcony feels cold and quiet with a stunning view over the district.
I'll call the station when we're finished with the day and let them know the name of the deceased.
What about Billy and her kids?
They'll manage.
They have to. It's not your place to live their lives.
That's it. We should get back to our case now that our duty here is done.
Right, this is close then. Okie dokie. Getting the hangman's boots, not gonna happen. Get 2 signatures from Everett, not gonna happen. Spirit is eternal. I don't know what this is for. Sorry, cop. Honor, boring cop. Apocalypse cop. Superstar cop. Communist, fascist, ultra-liberal, moralist, good cop, bad cop, honor, people killed. Ask about Ruby in the village. So I guess that's it, man. Ask the fisher folk in the village. Maybe their leader knows something. Ask the fisher folk in the village. Okay, I gotta go back over there. That's it. We've done all the missions we can do before we go searching for Ruby. I have an idea of where she's at now that I'm thinking about it. She's likely behind that that big old door way north on the edge of the peninsula. Island? It's not a peninsula. Peninsula's like huge landmass. It's talking about the island. My bad. Oh my god, Renee died. Everything's falling apart. Why is everything so sad? Why is this happening? Oh my god, I'm so close to the end. I'm at an hour now. Now the question is do I want to pause here before moving on to the next part and then just in the next stream end everything? I think that it's worth pushing on from here. Just because I don't know how much is left over. I'm skeptical of there being an hour of content left. So I think we'll just push on. That's the leader. The leader is Isabel, but I'm going to talk to her because I like her. I like my little house. I would live here. Unironically.
He's gonna calm down soon.
I'm looking for a suspect who might have stayed in this neighborhood.
When did this person stay?
Very recently. Over the past few days, she might have arrived on Friday.
I've been out on the sea for most of the past week. The weather's been good for fishing, so I usually start at 4 in the morning.
Really?
Yes, that's the optimal time. Got to make the most of the calm.
What is that?
I've been sleeping like a corpse after. Sea really takes its toll. Now I'm just waiting for the wind to settle to get out there again. Sorry I couldn't help you out. Maybe I can help you find someone else. Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Be seeing ya. Alright. She doesn't know. Isabel is my next best hope. Have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby?
Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately.
Okay, but what do you know? But do you know who I'm talking about? Okay, well, let us know if anything changes.
This is my little cinder block town.
She nods.
I know what goes on around here.
Yes.
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect. We would appreciate your help.
Would you now? I know how this world works. And it doesn't work when people tell on each other.
You know something. We're here to help. This isn't about the union, you know. You don't have to worry about retaliation.
Aye, that you are, Dark Omen.
Harry.
Help yourselves and your organization. Have the storm clouds gather on the horizon.
I see. You know something, but you've decided not to tell us.
There's not much to tell. People come and go. Now,
I see, man. I hope you don't mind if we look around anyway.
I don't really want to do the Everard Crest. I'm not interested in doing that. I don't know if the boys will answer anything. Oh, have you seen any bad people? One of the twins looks up, his mouth slightly
I don't
open.
think questioning 4-year-olds without their parents present is...
Then we're definitely doing it.
Then we're definitely doing it. Children are stupid! Alright, let's go talk to the drunks. Tequila Sunset.
Tequila Sunset.
Have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby around here
I
lately?
don't really remember seeing any women after losing my keys.
It's a touchy topic. He hasn't got laid in ages.
Well, okay. Why do you keep losing all your stuff?
Good fucking question, Tequila. I used to own...
Okay.
All people should empathize.
I'm all ears.
Be seeing ya. Alrighty. I don't want it.
He's back.
Amphetamine.
And firstly,
Quite the
I
business.
got smokes.
Okay. Abigail. Okay. Nope. Okay. Nobody's helping. Oh, you know what? There was the house with the singular chair. If it's gonna be anywhere, it's there or the bunker. This house. Before I go in here though, let me just save real quick. I want to go try the bunker first. Because my hope is that it's actually here. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, that room is very suspicious. And little Lily said that she found gloves in there. So, like, could be something, right? But let me go check this thing out over here first. And if I can break in, that'll make things easier. But I'm assuming that, like, I'm not going to be able to break in very easily. Still not very easily. But since we're approaching the end of the game, like, all of my skills might have, like, you know, coalesced. And maybe I can get in. Let's see what's up with this door. Interfacing. Okay, so really heavy interfacing. This is my only boost to interfacing. I don't have any other boosts to interfacing. Right? Nothing else. That's wild that I don't have anything that helps with interfacing. Other than the gloves. Do a quick save. We'll try this.
Old door, worn by elements.
Oh man.
Guards the depot. You rattle the handle a bit.
We don't get in there.
What do you mean? We get into like everywhere.
Frankly, you're just going to have to accept the fact that you can't get in through every single door.
I don't know about that.
Relax. No one's hiding in there. If we can't open it, others can't either.
Hey, Kim.
Others, they can't get in.
No way. No way, boss. Can I try again?
An old door, worn by elements. Guard.
Nah, I don't buy it. Okay, I'll hold on to my skill points. So there's this door and then there's the crate. I'm supposed to rhetoric the crate open, and I'm supposed to interface that door open. 3%. It's like you gotta get like a perfect roll. All right, let's go check out that other house. I feel like that other house is really gonna be where everything's at, or maybe one of these places up here. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, those places up there have like rooftop access that was not accessible to me right now. So maybe there's something to investigate over there. Hang on. The washerwoman is hiding something. Look around, maybe get into her shack somehow. Into her shack? What is her shack? This shack? My shack, she let me live in her shack. Anything?
It's only a red chair. Just a red chair in an empty shack, with what looked like a dusty bow tie on the shelf.
Hey,
Nothing
Kim.
to see here.
Sounds like we need to investigate then.
In someone's abandoned shack. On the coast. In Martinez. In Revachol.
What's with the red chair?
Nothing. It's just a piece.
Red paint is peeling off it. Looks like blood, no?
What's with the red bow tie?
It's just a piece of clothing you've picked up. You do that, officer. You collect clothes sometimes.
Thanks, Kim.
He sounds a little worried. Don't be worried, Lieutenant.
You better not fucking think about ditching me for some shitty cum stain bow tie. You and I are gearing up for the final showdown that's gonna be off all walls. You wait and see.
Your necktie sounds very scared. Never take it off.
Okay.
Agreed. You should never take your necktie off. Ever.
Could our suspect be staying here?
Here. I don't see signs of recent habitation.
See? He doesn't like the vibration from the red chair either.
Wasn't there something else? No, there's something else. Hang on, let me put on my frog hat. My investigator goggles. Hang on a second. Oh wait, that fucked me up bad. Yeah, it's negative perception. Give me a second. There's better perception. All my glasses take my perception away. Okay. Okay, I don't think any of this stuff helps. Alright. Come on, froggy hat. Give me something. Give me something. Alright, fuck it. We're out of here. Go back in. And we caught you. Okay, no, there's nothing. Alright, so nothing here. Was that suspicious enough? Maybe look for a way to get into her hut. This is her hut, so we're gonna go in here. There's no way to there's no like, oh, I need to find my way in because I'm just allowed in here. Under the floorboards. Hang on, didn't something say?
As you look at the floorboards in this corner of the shack, it's clear one of them isn't hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. You can barely make out the mixture of sand and sawdust below.
What's in here?
Nothing particular catches your eye. Looks like more reeds. There might be something hidden inside the sand, though. Something bad. Someone's night thoughts. A last resort. A bad idea.
Search through the sand and sawdust.
You stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like outside. Fine dust.
Didn't Revachol tell us that there was something under the floorboards?
In paper. A small cylindrical object. You pull it out. A bullet.
A bullet.
The floorboard doesn't care. But maybe the washerwoman does. You have enough to confront her with. Holding the bullet, you get the feeling. This isn't ammunition against you. It's for herself.
Ruby stayed here. The old woman let Ruby stay in here, and she put the gun into that spot. She bought my gun. This is one of my bullets. Oh my god. Why was there a bullet under the floorboard of your shack?
Damn that girl.
She murmurs softly.
And without anger, a long and harsh life has taught her not to buckle under pressure.
A bullet?
The lieutenant turns to you to give you a little nod, then turns to the washerwoman.
You didn't put it there, did you?
She did.
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant, and not a stupid one either.
You rented the room to her?
Yes. I let my room to that Ruby girl.
Yeah. She speaks slowly, wringing out a rag. After a long silence, her hand moves into the water bucket. Some water sloshes over the edge.
As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. I've made it clear. We welcome all kinds of people here.
When was this?
She came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry. What has she gotten herself into? That girl.
Her wrinkled hand needs a blue rag in the water.
She seems genuinely worried about her previous tenant. She's seen her hiding out from trouble before. But this seems different.
That's for the police to find out. Right there. Please answer each question to the best of your ability.
You said she left on Monday.
I'm sure we have a few.
Yes, early with the dogs. Around 8 o'clock, I think.
Is the room exactly as she left it?
I cleaned it, like I always do.
Is there anything else there?
No.
What is she like?
She's good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation. So I really appreciate that about her.
Yeah.
This Ruby is an old lady whisperer. She knows how to work the village elder, unlike you.
Did she talk to you much during her last stay?
No, she was mostly silent this time, kept to herself.
Ah.
She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines, but this time she mostly stayed in her room.
She wanted to talk to her, as they usually do, but she was brooding.
Why do you think she left the bullet there?
How would I know? She's a gruff one, but not violent. She doesn't go around toting a gun.
She looks back towards her shack, thinking.
You could ask her about your hunch, that it was a desperate measure. See if she thinks Ruby fits the bill.
I have a possible explanation in my mind.
Do tell.
On second thought, I'd rather not so. It's an exit plan.
Exit from what?
The world. This.
The lieutenant stops writing for a moment. He looks at you, then at the old woman.
No, she's a fighter.
She tilts her head to the side, looking up at you, deep in thought.
Not a quitter. Like you sometimes get, son.
Ah! I heard she was a heavy drinker with anger issues. You ever witnessed that kind of behavior?
Nothing of the sort. Sure, she was no stranger to the bottle. She fit in that way. But I only knew her to have a beer on the beach while watching the sunset.
The sun sets for everyone.
She isn't what you'd call a drunk. Even offered me some from time to time. Said it was part of the communal life. But I never saw her lose control of herself, the way some people do.
Did she have any technical equipment with her, like a radio?
Not that I know of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few mixtape millions she'd made.
She brushes her forehead with the back of her hand. Water drips to the ground.
I guess she was pretty handy with the mechanical and technical stuff. Even fixed the heater in the shack. You should be thankful for that.
Ah.
I don't know. Further up the coast, she tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up. I heard her rushing in those heavy boots, heading up north. You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her hand. You only just arrived.
Her tone is without malice.
I wouldn't worry about that, man. We are persistent.
Man, I really was hoping she'd be hiding in this village. Are you sure she didn't go somewhere more pleasant and less wet? Further up the coast we go.
Are you sure you'd rather stay here? Get a nice cozy fire going in the heater? Seems like a better idea to me.
The Feld electric mural.
You
feel like you should go look at it again. Step closer this time.
The Feld electrical mural. Okay. Alright.
One thing, officer. If you do find her, please go easy on her.
She looks around. The air is getting colder.
She really means it. It's an honest plea.
She's a good girl. Whatever she's gotten herself mixed up in.
Oh man, I think I'm about to meet Ruby. Let's take off this stupid hat. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. This stuff, man. Alright, I think we're about to get down to the end. Let's go. Ruby left the village and went up the coast. Explore the coast for signs. So, my Inland Empire told me to look at the mural. Damn, Inland Empire is getting strong. I think that, like, I'm, like, genuinely happy that my empathy had to grow so much. I feel like that's really fitting. There's a slit in the concrete here. A sewer? Yeah. I feel like that's fitting for the end of the game. And, like, in the moment of being up there, I was able to, like, finish my wasteland thought.
You see a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D. A slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only a shadow of peeled letters remains. It says, tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will soon also fall, and the coastal breeze rustling and sighing in the remains of the edifice. There's something in the wind. Sometimes the only way to go forward is to fail first.
Could Ruby be in there?
In there? She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there. Or in that boat shack. In that church tower, maybe.
What is all this? Found the empty trap. Heard Lena's true story. Went on a date. Established the nightclub. Discovered the anomaly. Death notification. Listen to the wind.
Even though you're sure you succeeded, all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead. No rustle in the reeds. The wind has died down. The ruin in front of you is silent as a tomb.
What was I even attempting to do here?
Trying to talk to the wind. The city, whatever you thought would happen, did not. And now you're just standing there with your hands fallen to your side. Prayer of sorts. To Revachol.
Turn to the lieutenant. She could be anywhere. How do we find her?
How do we? I was really hoping she'd be in the village. Okay. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We already scanned most of the outdoor areas on our wild cryptid hunt, so we have an understanding of the geography, at least.
Yeah.
And then there's the church. We've already searched that and can rule it out. I know it doesn't feel like progress, but exclusion is a step too. Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter first, like we did in the village.
And if it fails, if we don't find her?
If we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, displays. I'm sure it won't come to that.
He looks behind him at the dark red box crumbling across the chasm.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. You can always come back here and talk to the wind again. Look where it already got you. Buckle up and raise your collar. This search is going to be wet and cold.
Listen to the wind again.
Suddenly, there's a sigh, carried on the molecules around you, moving, flowing from high pressure to low pressure, like that of a woman emptying her lungs. She wraps the collapsing stone box in front of you in her breath, flowing through it.
Where does it go?
In through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs, and then the beach below the boardwalk, its winding tunnels, a whisper away.
What is happening?
She's down there.
See, I think she's down there, below this building.
Okay. Why?
We've looked everywhere else. Ever since I woke up, maybe even before, I've been getting these strange cold spells. The wind told me.
So, how do we get in there?
The doors...
Doors were on the collapsed side of this building. They're gone, basically.
Finally, my time to shine.
There's a ladder next to the sign. Point to it. Perhaps we can climb it? Enter through the roof?
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see 70.
There has to be a way to use brute force. Climbing sounds unsafe. Brute force is safe. Look around and find something to break if the ladder fails.
Alright, let's go over here. my whatever you call it, my savoir-faire is not very good, but my physical instruments is pretty neato.
An old pipe peeks out from beneath the rotten boards of the boardwalk. Could this be an alternative path into the felled building?
Come closer and look at
Your eyes slowly begin to adjust to the darkness. The lieutenant looks over your shoulder.
What's in there?
A thin layer of snow gleams inside the pipe.
Okay, what else?
As your eyes adjust, you see some trash. Crumpled up newspapers, cigarette butts. Someone has half-heartedly spray-painted skulls on the right side.
And
nothing. Broken glass from bottles thrown against the walls of the pipe. A syringe.
Can we get in through the felled building through this pipe?
Given that this isn't a martial arts thriller, it's highly unlikely, and not without risk to our health either. However, the pipe suggests there may be an entrance to the basement around...
The lieutenant pushes aside the reeds and looks around.
Why didn't you think of that? The lieutenant's face lights up. He doesn't usually notice these little things.
And it's right here. A maintenance door.
Okay. 10 watchers, man. I'm at Pickleball right now. Hi, Ethan!
Oh yeah, big boy time. This needs you to put your back.
Just wanted to say hi. Hi, buddy. Broke into Kuno's apartment, broke into communist apartment, broke into the bookstore. Oh, big boy muscle time! Well,
You and lean all your weight into pushing the doors apart, but you're not.
Let's take a breather and try this again later.
Oh, fuck me. I can do that again. Okay, but let's investigate this. We can absolutely do this. I can't believe it. 72% and we still failed. How could you?
A rusty ladder leads to the rooftop.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
Assess the situation.
Distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide. You'd have to use the mounting brackets. However, they seem corroded, and in addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what, 3 meters above the ground, and you're 180?
180 seems about right. 190.
Not to mention that the roof is collapsing and the wind gets pretty brutal up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to be hard. Perhaps if you were to not climb the ladder. Astral projection.
Be open-minded. What if I don't climb? What if I teleport?
Teleportation is not a thing.
Come on, Kim. Where's your adventure spirit? Is a thing. Just need a bit of...
This really has nothing to do with adventure. We are dealing with... Oh yes, it could hurt.
He is restraining himself from using a parental tone with...
Teleport to the roof. I'm not ready to do this yet. Okay, hang on. Let me see what I got to help with this. I don't think I have anything to... Oh, I do. Just kidding. I thought I didn't. A pair of glasses? That's going to make me real good at this. A real good climber. These pair of glasses, well... Hang on. Nothing? Oh, I can't even wear my normal trousers. That makes me worse. Reaction speed. Okay, we can try this.
The rusty ladder leads to the roof on second floor.
Shit.
Maybe because you're just standing there squeezing your buttocks.
Teleporting.
You're not. Please, don't try to climb the building. We'll get in another way.
God damn it. There's nothing happening. There's nothing working. My physical prowess is much better at this. So let's go ahead and freaking put my tank top on. These dumbass glasses off. Where are my normal ones? No? I mean, either one of these is fine, and it doesn't really matter. I'd rather have my empathy. Alright, let's try again. Physical instruments, right? I think it's physical instruments to open the door.
Behind the pipe.
Yep. This is my last physical instruments.
Behind the pipe. The maintenance door. The metal doors are heavy, and the flaking rust hurts your palms. But together with the lieutenant, you manage to slide them open just enough to squeeze in.
Good work. Shall we?
Go in. You should take out your flashlight. Good idea. Let's put on some normal shoes, maybe? And my normal pants. Yeah, my normal shirt. I want my character to be back. As he enters the world, he leaves the same. Quick save. An overturned table is covering an orange mildew crawling with something. It's a box back there. The collapse nearby sealed the basement. One can barely squeeze by. Antiquated office furniture. Last century, maybe? Brought down and forgotten long ago. Oh, is that an exit? I don't want to exit yet. Old file folders in the cart. Documents silvery with mold. That's not how you spell mold. A series of thick, dusty panes of glass.
This isn't just glass. These are old computation components. Yes, filament memories. From the time when wires were cast in glass. Slides with an inlaid nervous system.
How do they do that? You can look. Cybernetics.
So it is. I think these used to form a single system, slotted in the wall. The rest of the building seems to have been picked clean.
Finish the thought. Suggestion. Insulary suit jacket. Cool. Let's go over here. In the beam of light, a crevice in the wall. Masovian socioeconomics. Stale fabric smells of dust, and no one slept here in months, maybe years. Revolutionary propaganda on the bunk bed, ancient flyers and brochures. These pots and plates are full of dust and spider webs.
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted, gazes at you with sad eyes.
Yeah.
The plaque reads, K. Mazov. There is a spider web in the lower left corner of the portrait. Years worth of dust is shaken off. The full head of hair, matched by an ample moustache and sideburns, look a bit silly. Someone crouches, heels digging into wet sand. Hands sweep across the sand. Grains stick into the...
Yes.
Okay.
Looks like some latter-day radicals were hiding here. They left a long time ago. You mean like Ruby? No.
Okay. Keep moving. Oh, footprints. Footprints in the sand. One soul appears more worn than the other. That's her on her, like, sand. The tunnel's collapsed. You have to find another way around. There's something in the air. An unnatural buzzing. Okay. We're gonna go look at this. Hello! Welcome back! I think we're almost to the end of the game. We're gonna look at this, though. We're, like, about to end. Oh, wow. Hang on a second. A postcard. The glass is covered with grime and dust. I think this goes to the roof. There's not really much point in coming up here, I don't think. Stones fall. It's a long way down. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back down. Holy crap, he's going all the way to the edge, please. The central support beam has been destroyed. The gust of winds, the heights feel dizzying. Alright, go back down. Yeah, I think we're getting really close to the end of the game. Well, if you look at my journal, I've done pretty much everything. I can't do this. I sent the body away. I don't want to do this one, and I haven't found what to use this for yet. And then we're doing, like, we're looking for Ruby as the last suspect in our murder case. And everything is pointing towards her. We've arrested Claze. We've kind of cleared the Hardy Boys. They were just lying, which is not super awesome. And then if you look, there's boot prints here. We're under a building that's in the fishing village. There's a buzzing here. It's getting louder, the buzzing sound.
There it is again, like a swarm of...
It's Kuno. Kuno's the killer? Yeah, you're right.
Strange tingling.
Good point.
Smell.
No, I believe you. There it is again, like a swarm of hornets buzzing under your scalp. A strange tingling you can almost smell. Tina, do you feel something?
No. What do you mean?
You promise. I understand. A pain. A strange tingling.
I don't feel it, but we should still be careful. There were footprints back there, and I'm pretty sure they were fresh.
He looks ahead, beyond the arch. Hold on, you really don't feel anything? I saw them too, in the sand back there. Do you think it's our suspect?
Possibly. If she's in here, we need to plan our next step carefully.
Yes. What do you mean?
Once we detain a credible suspect, who knows what the Union and the Wild Pines will do? We'll set in motion events we have no control over.
Keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
Thank you, Volition. We know what Joyce knows about the murder, but I may have other things to discuss with her. We've checked the buoy with Classy's documents. I want to hear her take on why it's empty before. No, Classy's gone, dude. How bad do you think things could get? What do you think is waiting for us there?
Well, we are not responsible for what we can't predict, are we? I don't think the entire city will be razed to the ground.
He smiles in the dark.
Let's try not to worry, he thinks.
I think I see a cavern. Maybe more cellars? I think we've been careful enough. We still have the element of surprise. Or maybe not. Either way, once we go deeper, there will be no turning back.
Ah, okay. No, we're going deeper, Kim. Don't you try to stop me, Mr. Man. Items. I got a postcard. Look for Ruby. Enter the cavern below the field building. When you're ready. Note, union and cryptozoologist business might end when you do. Let's go this way. Some barrels. Why do I need money? What's the money for? I mean, if this is the end, why do I need money? Give me health. A concrete pipe. Be like any normal game and give me health right now. Oh, wait, what? It feels strange. Okay.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain, like you've never felt before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice.
Okay.
It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at once. But her words are the only ones you can make out.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse.
Says the shadowy figure by the machine.
Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
The voice coming through the whirlwind of pain is not malicious. She doesn't want to hurt you, but she has to. Doesn't wish to hurt you, not according to your ear canals. Wait, no, not even your ear canals. This is going directly into your neural pathways.
Cover my ears.
No, buddy, that's not going to help. You can't shield yourself from this. It's an entirely new type of experience. Way worse than all the previous ones. Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
Yell through the static. You're under arrest. What's happening to me? Are you gonna kill me too? Help, Kim. My brain is on fire.
Really now? Check this out.
She turns the dial in her hand.
Overwhelmed with a new surge of violent static. It feels like a blood vessel exploded in your brain.
Are you gonna kill me too?
No, I'm not going to fucking kill you. If that had been my plan, you'd be dead already. All things considered, I'm being pretty reasonable here. I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field.
I saw your equations. It's the Ulan frequency.
Saw my equations? You've been sniffing through my lorry, right? I expected as much. I am a bit surprised you knew what you were looking at.
You should probably check on Kim. That's what good partners do.
Look back at Kim.
Right behind you, officer.
Eyes closed. The lieutenant is doubled over. He's still alive and breathing.
A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale, literally crunch the distance across it. Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, people lose their minds in just a few years.
Sounds like she knew someone who used to man one of those stations. But she won't tell you about her. Boy, you're one empathetic police officer to have guessed even that right now.
Oh my god, my empathy's so high.
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
He gestures towards something with great effort.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world. At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station.
Oh my god.
It's used specifically
the exposition.
for pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers.
Okay.
She's been holed up in here for a while with no one to talk to. Keep her talking, and you just might get an opportunity to break loose.
Will I stay like this forever? How did you get your hands on this thing? What is the goddamn pail anyways?
Well, it's the end of the world.
How'd you get your hands on this thing?
Myself.
She nods towards her torture device.
I'm guessing it's patented, but we are beyond that, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. Way beyond.
Have you experienced it yourself?
I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through.
This is all great, but let's talk about the man who was killed. Will I stay like this forever?
No. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few minutes for you to...
Ah! Alright.
Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's... If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through the white noise.
The lieutenant clutches his head,
God
grimacing.
damn it.
She regards you and Kim with sudden
Fine.
sympathy.
If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
She steps reluctantly out of the shadows.
She's carrying a 2-barrel front loader. Remain careful. Well, it doesn't feel much better, but you can form sentences now. Thinking doesn't seem to hurt as much. Just keep her talking, and you'll get through this.
How did you know we were coming?
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while.
Like hiding bullets under floorboards?
So you found my shack, huh? I'm not surprised.
Her tone is bitter. She thinks she's been betrayed.
She didn't rat you out, by the way, Isabel, the washwoman.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find in my back.
Preparing for the worst? You're desperate, aren't you?
I was. Before I caught you in the pale latitude compressor. I'm fine now.
It was dark in the shack. The waves outside had calmed down. She looked at the loaded gun.
Did you...
She cracked the barrel open and took the bullet out.
Oh, it was dark in the shack. The waves outside had calmed down. She looked at the loaded gun, then cracked the barrel open and took the bullet out. Not today.
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching. Though I doubt that makes much of a difference to you.
So she says she didn't do it, and she doesn't trust you. Is it you specifically, or the citizens' militia that she distrusts?
Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first.
Your friend Claze just really threw you to the wolves. Said you shot Lily. You're right. When I threatened to arrest her, Claze broke. She told me everything.
Well, I guess I always knew she was a survivor above all else.
You didn't help her. She was a fugitive. We took her in. We arrested her. Consider yourself avenged. You're saying nothing.
But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me?
Your first guess was off entirely. Your own boys told us you were on the coast. Titus told me. Took some convincing.
Oh, fuck. Took some convincing my ass. Those guys liked me, I know it. This is what happens to people whom people like.
A dull despair.
How the fuck did the rest of you get by?
Wait, wasn't it you who called me the human can opener? It's not personal. I opened them up. I do by asking questions and have some for you. Honestly, I don't know how to do it. I just stumbled in here. Can you please explain this shit to me?
I did, didn't I? Now you've come for me. Fuck them all the same.
That did make her forgive them. A little.
I do it by asking questions. Honestly, I don't know how to do it.
Like what? I already told you I didn't do it.
Would you say that Lily was a likable person? Do you have an alibi for when Lily was shot? You have a gun. You liked Class A a lot. Do you like to hang out on rooftops?
Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that component.
There were 10 minutes they couldn't account for. They did say you left to take a really long leak, 15 minutes. There was a half hour missing. You went out.
Yeah, and I'm sure they also made some funny remarks about it. They always do. I've driven a lot of long haul and chugged a lot of beer, man. Can't do either without some power of mind over bladder. And anyway, that wouldn't have been enough time.
Our investigation has shown that 15 minutes was just enough time to commit the murder.
Wow. Now I'm curious. Please, explain.
Play pinball much? Look, there's a secret way in the roof.
No. Not since I was 14 and hanging out in the only diner in Dard. Why?
There's some mysterious pinball machines and some pretty mysterious rooms in the world. Like, never mind the pinball. Never mind the pinball then. There's a secret room.
Yeah, and probably some ghosts from the time of the suzerain. I'm not really interested in supernatural mysteries.
What about the elevators? Do you like elevators? Okay, never mind mysteries.
The fuck do elevators have to do with it?
Do or don't you?
Not particularly.
Not even clean. I think we may have gotten off topic.
I'm not really into old.
God damn it!
Lieutenant grabs his head. Okay, then look, there's a secret.
Don't know it, but also.
She frowns, studying your face.
Couldn't have come from the roof, or we would have all heard it downstairs.
She has a point there.
Oh my God!
No one mentioned.
The pain stops him from finishing the
That
sentence.
didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
You like Clausy a lot.
I considered her a good friend, yeah.
Are you a girl liker? Is peeping one of your hobbies? But you wanted to more than friends.
Oh, so that's where you were going with this.
She said you wanted to run away with
That's
her.
a very sentimental way of putting it. We both had pasts we didn't want to catch up with us, and we enjoyed listening to music together. Why not go on a road trip?
The lieutenant watches her expectantly.
Okay, fine. I was into her. Clausy was into me too for a time, I know it. We even fooled around once. And yeah, after that I thought maybe we could make a go of it.
Then what happened?
She rejected me with some wishy-washy bullshit about how she was confused because she felt so close to me and valued my friendship so much, and how guilty she felt for leading me on. I knew that wasn't the whole story, but thought, fine.
Though ill will then, it wasn't popular for her.
Claudia said you got very angry when she started singing Lily.
Yeah. One time when we'd both been drinking, I said some heated things about how dangerous her patterns with men were. I was a little worried she'd blow it out of proportion in her head. All the drugs she was doing can make you feel like you're living in a DeLorean tragedy.
And despite everything, you helped her by staging the lynching?
The girl seemed terrified. The merc was beyond caring what happened to his mortal coil. It was a no-brainer.
Is peeping one of your hobbies?
Wow. Pissing, pinball, and now peeping.
There's a hole in the wall. You can see into Clausia's room.
Insinuations, Detective.
It is pretty suspicious.
Look, I'm not aware of any hole in Clausia's wall. And if I had been, I would have told her to get it sealed. That's what friends do.
So you haven't been watching Clausia through the hole in the wall?
Look, she has an effect on people. Or had, before you sent her off in your Mora Lintern meat grinder. It's impossible not to look at her when she walks into the room, and very difficult to look away. But travel enough and you realize, for the same reason that she's everyone's type as an object of desire, she's not irreplaceable.
There are other things I need to ask about.
And mine too, he thinks. But keep on.
Would you say that Lily was a likable person? You have a gun. Do you like to hang out on rooftops? Okay, let's step back.
And?
Where'd you get it?
The gun store.
What
Trigger
gun store?
Jacks.
Really? Trigger? That doesn't sound like the name of a real store.
What did you think? That I'm going to squeal on my gun supplier? Sorry, I'm not that kind of gal.
I can't quite tell what kind of gun it is. There's other evidence I wanted to ask you about. Is it front loader? Do you have another gun somewhere?
The breech loader?
No. A knocked away 80 front loader. 2-barreled. Not really what you're looking for, I'm guessing.
There's other evidence I want to ask you about.
Evidence. Yeah?
More questions before doing anything.
Who killed the merc if it wasn't you?
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head when I got to him, and there hasn't been any useful gossip over the radio.
Those rings around her eyes, her tired voice. She's been staying up late, listening in on the conversations crisscrossing Martinez.
What is radio?
You've been following?
Following the case?
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there, in Clauser's room, lying on his side.
Why did she run?
He was still warm, but the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he'd been dead for a good long while.
If you didn't kill him, why hide?
I saw you roll into town. I wasn't about to stick around for questioning by a goddamn La Puta Madre agent.
That strange, distant fear is getting close now.
La puta madre agent.
Of yourself.
The motherfucker agent?
Yes. You.
Hmm?
Everyone says you're his peon. His human can opener.
Oh, I fucking died?
You feel something in your chest. An unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm. Your jaw.
Ah, so I'm guessing this is bad.
Very bad.
Try to remain
All
conscious.
You feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face. Like you always thought. Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCMP.
Oh my god, I died!
Yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented. That ain't easy on the ticker. He loved his liquor, sure.
Okay. God damn it. Okay, I gotta go get some health. Okay, we gotta run back and get some health. That was a lot of exposition that we had to get through. Damn. No, oh god, it has taken an hour. Okay, we have to stop here, though. Alright, we'll try again. We'll go get some health and then try again. Well, shit. Man. Alright, guys. I'll be stopping here. We'll try again in the next episode. We gotta get to some health stuff. She really beat me up with that thing. Alright, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!